occupation. Oops. But, okay, we are back in that cute little town. Yeah, last time we had Eat the Rich, and now we speak with Bertrand, who is here. That's why we've saved you, I think. F to Bertrand.
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Press F to
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarreling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
Okay, maybe that's like the title of today's episode, just because we find it funny. Press F to Bertrand. Most of the time we want to give an episode a title.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
That's like
You don't think
something
he's a deserter, do you?
funny or significant in the episode.
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. Oh, what is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
Okay. We really like how Clive looks. You know, as a non-binary person, maybe I should speak sometimes in singular, especially today, because I don't want to drag. I have my own stuff to figure out at the moment, and even though John is always there, so say hello to John if you want. It's
It smells of death here, Torgul.
Is that not where we want to go?
Wolves.
Oh, yeah.
We can't let them get any closer to the village.
We tried to dodge, but we weren't allowed to. That is the problem. Like, usually when we try to press the dodge button, the game doesn't let us, because our current action has to be finished before we can do anything.
Too slow.
that's like the issue. Like our current action. No. Can you stop with your bullshit? We did dodge. Maybe it is because behind us was a wall. Can you die faster, please? Like, that's the issue. That's the issue why you see us get hit all the time. Why did Shadow not dodge? Because Shadow couldn't. The problem is we can either attack or dodge.
Damn it all. Bodies. A man and a woman.
Aww.
Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry.
Like, fuck that cop, but the poor woman.
So it is you. Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to see every night. You said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
Go back.
If it was a message that needed delivering, I could have seen to it, milady.
Of course. You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then? I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
Women looking out for each other.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Or to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
Oh, again, this is so sad. Like, the women looking out for each other. But all of this just...
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon. You don't think he's a deserter?
Two gil. That's not much.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door. Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrec.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut. And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the mother crystals truly are the cause of the blight,
If you wound me, Jill.
what I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools, and the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Ah, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
Okie dokie. Don't think there's anything else we can do. Not yet, at least. Maybe later. You've reached a pivotal moment in the story. If you continue, sure. I don't think we can do anything besides that. And we haven't done much, like we can just load back into the previous area. It's not like much happened.
There are not nearly enough men here.
Then it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
That'll be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change.
Crystal's curse.
Come on, this way. Try to stay out of sight. passage is empty. All right, not quite empty. Let's get this over with.
Single man for reaching the sanctum, so shut your mouth and keep your eyes open. They're not from the garrison.
I swear this passage used to be.
Of course it did.
Perfect plans, Clive. Perfect plans.
Okay.
They never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
The main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
Then we beat them. Interesting that only one can go through at a time. Usually in other games that is solved by cutscenes, but not
And all good
always.
things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now on.
Captain! To arms! Summon the cannoneer! One! It's over.
Oh, it's him? The big guy? No, it's not.
I think this may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here? More insects come to be squashed? You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
To the talker.
Then let's shut him up. Not this time.
Something in the air.
Ether. It's ether.
Then we better make this quick. Doing this
We're the last people on the planet who don't want to press buttons. Yep, button. But we have to be able to press the button. Whatever that means.
Poor wretch.
Save your pity. You'll get none in return. There's nothing left of it but hatred and rage. To that. The Kashiko know he was still a man. A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
Come on.
Guard duty's a death sentence in this place. Not that Sylvester cares. Breathe deep of the blessing, my friends. Who said being a dominant doesn't have its benefits?
Sid, this is an ether flood.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick. The ether won't hurt us, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.
Why do we find crafting materials here? Wouldn't be potions better? That's what we actually need right now. Then afterwards the game can give us like other materials. I'm not too much of a fan of like dodge mechanics. Feels like they tend to be just like very bitchy. And if then the game relies on that, then yeah.
Miners. The gods.
Too far gone. Ether's like monsters. What we can do now is put them out of their misery.
Isabel said she thought the Empire might be planning to abandon the capital. Could this be why?
You said you could call her Isabel. Never mind. If ever there was a reason to up sticks, an ether flood would be it. Those guards at the gate. They weren't there to keep people out.
Could have fished for a parry, but we didn't want to risk it. Also, the game could really make use of a like recovery of HP in between battles as a quality of life thing, and not just as a like an accessibility thing, more like just make it the standard. Something that people have to actually actively disable to not use if they don't feel like using that. Because, like, this is in no way a survival game, so why doesn't it have recovery between battles?
Doesn't look that far. Right.
Every Final Fantasy MMO had that. Okay, does he crash now or something? Oh, yep. Yep. Can we help?
Some help. Hold on. Not quite as spry as I used to be.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look on the bright side. At least you won't get lost.
Hey, Civ. Had a little bit of raging, but we're going through shit at the moment. And playing a game provides distraction, but you know, it doesn't make it easier. It's just like not thinking about it for a bit. Hope you're well. Warcry. Some opponents will use the ability Warcry to invigorate themselves, enhancing their performance in battle. Look for the something icon and try to defeat them before they can deal too much damage. We can try. Bitch. Oh, okay, bitches. What we do not appreciate is getting interrupted when we do something. We need like... Garuda is fun against those little enemies, but you know. It's just fun because like you slash them away and then you instantly pull them back with your bird hood. Garuda's maybe like from the, as we said, like from the like classic elements is what we would say is our favorite. Icon in general, Anima, 100%. Anima was also in 14, and we love that fight. Unfortunately, we only got to play it once with friends. Insufficient space, potion used. Did we go here before? Where do we want to go? Because like, do we get a map? No, we don't. We do not get a map. But yeah, we're going through shit at the moment. At least, technically it's just me. Yeah, John says he's fine, so like, sure. No. Not one and the same, of course. Oh, what? Can you maybe not do that until we're ready?
It's over. Stay down.
Trying to keep yourself distracted. Yeah, same. It was not going so well earlier with that boss fight. Okay, this could be... Oh. Bitch.
Wake wins.
Went well. See, that is how a professional plays. No, but like that went as if. That's at least how you should fight. what the game wants you to do. Actually, those roundhouse attacks are helpful if you can pull off the dodge. And they're pretty helpful. Wait a second, did we... Isn't there an item? Did we take that earlier? I think so, right? Might have picked it up during the fight or something. At least we thought we saw something. Even if it's just a potion that gives us like some healing again. Just a potion. Like potions are useful. It's one of our 2 favorite jobs in 14. The alchemist.
I see they replaced that wooden door with
Who like to cook food and make potions. The other jobs were just like making weapons was mostly useful, useless. Armor also, except for like selling it. You could make money with it and sell it to people who might want to quick level a class or something. But even then, like,
Once more.
Aye, seeing as you're trying now.
what you can make the most money with is like like base materials, like crystals and like crafting materials.
Gonna keep us out.
Because people will buy those off you just to like save time on leveling classes.
The mother crystal's just up ahead.
Is it? I can't see a thing.
Well, unless someone's moved it.
And we made millions by playing new content that people hadn't figured out yet and selling the stuff that we got from there because they didn't know how to get it easily. And then you could make millions from people just buying stuff off of you because they didn't know. And mounts. Mounts sell like... Mounts and minions also sell very well.
There's no one about.
I knew it would be big. But this...
There. That's our way into the inner sanctum.
Oh, thank you for being here, Multi. Good day to you. Lovely to see you as always.
Patched that up by now. Sorry state the Empire's in.
Wait. You don't mean...
Aye. My little game of hide and seek with Bahamut ended here. At tragic cost to this remarkable architecture. Don't blame me, he started it.
But how did he make it out alive?
I walked. You should try it.
Okay, this looks like here there's a yeah. It looks there's too much open space that
Is there something you two want to tell me?
Maybe later. It's over.
what? Bitch.
How could those creatures from Phoenix Gate be here in the mines?
Are the two places connected somehow?
That is very much possible. Yeah, the Mother Crystal was like, until including the Endwalker expansion, like extremely important. The one crystal was so important. I think they just like with Dawn Trail they wanted to like make a new tale. A lot of people don't like it. To be fair, like it's not our favorite expansion.
That's enough. My wounds, boy.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, that thing again. Oh, wow. Okay. Sorry. Oh, wow. Okay. He was already waiting for that attack. Bitch. Okay. Oh fuck, sorry! We forgot. Usually when that break happens, yeah, then the enemy gets pushed back a bit and that, then, yeah. Oh, okay. We thought that would work, but... We can do this with just those abilities here. What? Bitch. We keep the what's it called again? Sorry, limit break. It's not the first time we hear limit break, but
When I was in the Imperial
you know.
Army, soldiers assigned to the Glass Gate would tell stories about something they called the Guardian.
Can't say I saw anything like that when I was last here. Then again, I can't say I made it this far.
Let's just be careful then.
We started late and we will end it like usually. This also looks like a kind of boss arena. This is way too large of a base.
Where did that come from?
If I had to guess,
Poor beast. Another victim of the flood.
Well, if it's a fight he wants.
Ready, Clive?
Always.
to now. Clive, look out!
What was it? Get tapped out of the game and suddenly the music starts playing? What buttons did we hit? What does do that? Like, we really want to know. What? Got tapped out of the game all of a sudden. We did not hit Alt Tab because, like, nothing is on Alt. Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, did not see that coming. Should have. Probably. Up, up, yeah. Oh, okay. Too early, apparently, or some shit. Oh, yeah. Can you please stay on the ground? That would be very nice. Ah, that did not work, Alan. That should have. Nice. That's a finisher. Oh, please don't crash. No, come on. Please, 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 don't drop us. Don't drop us. Please, game. We know you're unstable, so are we, but... but please... please... don't crash in that moment, okay? Bloody Hide Meteorite and Black Blood.
Are you all right?
Fine.
The inner sanctum lies just beyond. Chances are the palace guard knows we're here. We should move. Not that any sane commander would send his men into a place awash with this much ether. Clive. If this all works, and the blessing fades, things are likely to get worse for our kind before they get better. Being the last to wield ether will make our talents that much more sought after. By which I mean hunted. I just hope in the end, they'll see that we didn't have any other choice. That it was the only way to get us to a better place.
And here I was thinking I was the uncertain one. Luckily, 2 out of 3 of us have faith in you.
Then it all starts here. Time to earn that menacing title. Sid the Vicious, was it?
Okay. Items would be nice.
We're almost there. Anyone having second thoughts?
Not me.
We're with you to the end,
It
Sid.
would be cool if we... yeah, that would be sick. Not that it's necessary, it's just a habit. Pressing the potion button. At least that is a quality of life feature the game has. Now, if you pick up a potion and you... the inventory is full, it gets automatically applied. But... no. The game could have a few more of those features, to be fair.
Beautiful.
The heart of Sambrek.
Well, that didn't work. I think we're gonna need a bigger sword.
Mine's bigger.
Thank you, Clive, but I meant that figuratively. The core's clearly made of sterner stuff. Taja's going to have a fit when she hears about this. Stand back. It's about to get cramped in here.
Clive has the tism. Like us.
Clive, look.
What is that? Sid! Ifrit, I need Ifrit.
Yep.
Come to me. I can't do this without you. Not again. Where are you?
Hold on.
I've been here before. You again. Where are you? What do you want? Fuck. He's still alive. Not this time. Get out of my head! I don't answer to you. I'm leaving, one way or another. By the flames. What else can he do? That power isn't yours. But this is mine. I remember now. I have fire.
Freeze!
It's done. How many more could there be?
But please let the GPU instance device shit not happen again. I want to see what happens. Like multiple happen? Okay. He absorbs them. And then... okay. Refuse, we have multiple arms now. 4 arms to be exact, okay. At least we're fighting another system, it seems, basically. Typhon vanquished. Inventory or some shit. At least it feels like that.
Clive!
Oh, enjoy your nap?
You're wounded.
This? It's only a scratch. All right, the hole.
We'll find you a healer.
Here. No, you won't. I know who you are. And if you think I'm gonna let you have him... think again.
Sid.
One left. That'll do me.
Try not to talk.
If he dies, let the man go the way he
Clive.
wants.
For so long, I thought I had all the answers. But then I met you. And I learned it wasn't a good death we should be fighting for, but a better life. It's all very well, a man reclaiming his fate. But if he can't choose how he meets it, what's the point? So, I made a choice. The rest is in your hands. The crystal's blessing is a prison, Clive. And if it's an outlaw the world needs to help it break free. Stop. Please. I can think of none better than you.
In ashen grip, let ember glow to kindle flames anew. I'm sorry, Clive. Had I arrived but a moment sooner. Do you remember me, boy? I saw you protect them. That was very brave.
Yeah. He recognizes him by his scent, probably.
I know you're there, Ultima.
You have learned our name. What else have you learned, Phoenix?
My travels have revealed much about you and your ambitions. I know that it was you who tore me from my brother. And I know that it is his power that you seek. But know this. If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
Very well.
Breath of mine ancestors, fill these lungs that I may dispel the songs of suffering.
A disturbance.
We'll leave. My brother alone. This is getting us nowhere.
We agree. No more games, Phoenix. We have come to claim our vessel.
It's cool that we have such a
And I
system
said
character.
no.
Usually there's no representation in games. At all.
These flames are nothing. You will know what it is to burn.
Yours is a fleeting form. I'm not fool enough to think I can harm you. But to protect my brother, I don't have to.
So we were right, yeah.
These are not flames of destruction.
Have you forgotten already who I am? Just try and get to my brother now.
Lawless, defy your fate. The hideaway, okay.
Must be here. Must! Fail, Lord Cook again! Find Sid! Are all fucking dead! Sid, help us! Where is he? You'll do! Bastard!
Gab, we've got to go!
Not without this!
Sid is not among the dead. Shall I send a Stolas?
That won't be necessary.
Fuck me! Where the hell are you, Sid? Where the hell are you?
Quite some stuff has happened. Yeah.
The finest silks from the master weavers of Randalar. Come, come, feel its softness.
Chocobo
Make a nice
steaks,
gift for your
chocobo
wife.
sausage, all from greens-fed farm birds. None of the old courses you'll find elsewhere. Here, take a bite.
I've got peppers and peas, beans and beets. If it goes in a pot, I've got the lot.
Calmatives, curatives, restoratives,
Look all you like, sir.
poultices.
It's all fresh.
Calmatives,
this very
curatives,
morning.
Joshua is 100% confirmed alive.
poultices,
Clive knows.
calmatives, curatives,
We don't know where he disappeared to. But is he like with us?
unguents, ointments, poultices. Might I interest you in a potion, milady? Perhaps a soothing salve to ease the aches of the road? I'm sorry. I wish you well, but may the mothers guide you. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives.
It's good to see you, Sid.
What have we learned?
The bearers are locked up in an old courthouse on the edge of town. And I hardly need tell you who is there to make sure they stay that way.
Kupka's private guard.
It's a trap. And not a very good one at that.
Another? What does he hope to gain from this?
I'll have the captives free before nightfall.
You do nothing of the sort. Our comrades didn't give their lives for you to get your throat slit in a god's forsaken slum.
So those in the courthouse should be left to suffer.
That's not what I said. I simply meant it doesn't have to be you who frees them.
Hmm.
Damn it all. You're as stubborn as the old Cid was. Just don't say I didn't warn you. You're Cid now, and if anything happens to him, we're finished.
Where did Joshua go to?
Please, we don't know anything. You have to believe us. We'd help you if we could.
But you're helping us already.
Forgive him, my lord. He did not mean to offend.
Quiet, you!
No sign of Hugo.
I'll wager he thinks as highly of his minions' traps as we do.
Then this should be easy.
Don't hurt us! I beg of you!
Quiet means quiet, branded scum.
It's going to be all right. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
It's him! The outlaw! Sid's here!
They all think we're Cid.
Come on!
Maybe we just took the role, kinda, or something.
Summon the others! The bearers?
Safe.
Okay. The power of thunder. Clive has claimed a portion of the icon Ramuh's essence. Attuning with Ramuh not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several new iconic abilities such as Thunderstorm, which rains 11 balls down on all nearby enemies, knocking them back. Ability details are found on the Abilities tab in the main menu. Ramuh's feet. You can sniff Ramuh's feet. Ramuh's iconic feet, Blind Justice, can be used to lock onto and launch a barrage of ball lightning at up to 6 targets. Lightning will temporarily remain affixed to the targets and can be ignited to deal additional damage by pressing Shift. Okay, so, okay.
Sid dies here!
Titan sends his regards.
Wanted to take a break actually, but the game
Let
doesn't
him
let
play
us.
with the kitten.
They brought a pet.
Kitty, 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 kitty.
You'll pay for what you've done, Sid.
Those things are fast.
We'll have to be faster. Too slow. Nice try.
Fine hand. To me, boy. Too slow. Come on.
Don't stop.
Don't like it.
To hell with this!
They'll tell Hugo.
Let them. There's been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
Murderer. All of our friends are dead because of you. Do you hear me? They used us as bait. Bait to lure you out of your stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be.
What are you even doing here? We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
For 5 years we fought to secure a better life for our kind. To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we want is to be left alone. Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
It's all right.
That is true. The story has proven that, but
I'm sorry.
can't deny that. So far, we have saved no one, actually. Everyone we came in contact with has been killed by now.
Just leave us be. This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
Sid told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
If you say so.
We should go.
And we haven't saved a single soul so far. Like, everyone has been killed. Except Joshua. Joshua's the... Yeah, but we haven't... we have not saved Joshua. Not really. Joshua has saved Joshua. So... I have not saved anyone so far. Okay, we're there. This looks like an arm with a hand. The game needs patching, like holy shit. But Square Enix doesn't care much about their games.
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free. Free to choose our own path. I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
That is actually a world that we also want.
Rides over, lovebirds, home sweet home.
A world where everyone is equal, you know? Right now, that is not the case. We have landlords. We have bosses. People who are called superiors. You know? Governments. We have police. People are not equal. But they should be. Home sweet home.
Otto was asking after you. Let's go and see him.
Never a dull moment.
Okay, we need to take a quick break.
Open back, Sid. Finish with that lot.
Otto will want to know what happened in Costness. I expect he'll be in the mess.
It's Sid.
Staying on this time?
So basically we have a bigger base now.
I don't know. Perhaps I should just have Blackthorn make me in.
Is it business or pleasure?
I
remember it like you're up.
We would... Do you know why it jumped? Why it jumped here? That
Go on then.
Nothing is better than the Vindictus sword, okay. Could buy those. That's not bad. Heatwave cooldown by some seconds. Gil earned by 35%. I would say we buy
Can't
this.
find a better price than that.
Oh, we get the coral sword now.
Come again.
Oh.
Oh, don't.
When did we get
I'm
that
almost bothered
one?
Either way.
When did we get that one? Oh god, that looks so shit. Eh.
Back, are ya?
Not a fan. Use the forge.
Not saying forging, do you?
Vindictus we cannot modify. Oh wow. Leavenbolt. Need the flame tongue for that. Oh, oh. Ah, we craft. Yeah, okay. We would make this first, and then we can make Leavenbolt. Ah.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Now we can make Leavenbolt.
It'd last you a good while.
Sad that we cannot upgrade Vindictus. We would have liked to keep that sword. Like, from the looks, it's just better than the other ones. We need another wind shard for that. Can only improve those, but why would we need them?
That it? Fine.
Now that we did that, one more time. What did we? Where did we equip what now?
Have you been to the toll? I hear a new ship. I still know her for the hairpin on my right.
Oh. So he would. Okay. No, wait a second. Can we? No, we cannot. We have to go outside and then from there.
All operations are suspended.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sends his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
We talked to her.
I'd trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here? Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was, adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Okay, right. What we forgot to do is...
Well, don't just stand there gawping. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Isn't she a sweetheart?
Lawsman Harpocrates.
a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same, but alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head, but without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Okay.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a stolus. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Honestly, we like the cave. We know that most people prefer more like something like this because it has more open, sunlight, fresh air. Things that we do not...
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the Tavern Crown for me.
do we have side quests open now? It doesn't look that way, so... Missives. The reading table. Reports, letters, and other important missives addressed to Clive are delivered to the reading table in his chambers. New messages are always arriving, so make it a point to check the reading desk upon returning to the hideaway. It's not voiced. Okay. The Republic's play. The Republican army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the man of the rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing, I reckon. I'll see you're done to wear upon my return, Gav.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance, the one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid.
Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash.
But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima.
And he did stuff to Ultima.
If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world
cheers.
without mother crystals. To Sid.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
Yeah. We can check. It's a nice base, for sure.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip round the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Okay. New quest is available nearby. Wait, where? New board behind me is aren't you? All in good time, my fellow friend. All in good time. Okay. Is that like a side mission board or something? Like we don't see. We're so tired today. We don't see the side missions anywhere.
Escape from the slave markets. How'd you manage that?
Ah.
Some help, but it was mostly luck. The others weren't so lucky.
Yeah, a room where you can read in peace. But we didn't know what they meant with like a side mission was nearby. Where was it nearby? Ah, there. Now it appears. Why couldn't they like have that symbol appear like earlier? Like for that we have to take the elevator down.
Finish with that. Welcome back, Sid.
Damn blighted bilge. Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
That is funny how they named
doesn't
the
agree with
boatman.
it then.
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rot for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more.
Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Okay, what's this?
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Okay, yeah. Would like to do that. It's a bit weird that the game skips to this, kinda. Like suddenly we're just in. Oh yeah, your camp was destroyed just now. Okay, you already have another one. Don't worry, like the people are dead, but like you get new people. Okay, cool. It was just a cut that we don't understand why story writers do this. Like, where's the loss then if like the camp got destroyed and you immediately get teleported back to the next one as if nothing happened? Yeah, the game lagging. The game has been out since September and still, at least I think so. And still it's not fully patched. Oh, we have Garuda.
Easier than felling a forest.
Garuda is funny because
the trees don't have teeth. could have just like spammed our abilities, but yeah. I can't imagine Atlas needing any more than this. Time to head home.
Yeah, we head home. Do we get teleport? Yeah, to the quest giver. Okay.
Well, did you find me some wax?
Find is one way of putting it.
I'm sorry.
Ugh! Reeks like a chocobo's arse. Well, I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know.
Yeah. Same as me old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the Blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Yay. We got this now. The Badge of Might increases attack by 12. Oh. Okay. Yeah, sure.
Welcome back, Sid. Finish with that log.
But on the other hand, do we we're thinking about our gear. Do we really need this here? It's good, but maybe it's good in the long run, you know. So frame of rebirth cooldown. Get the gouge. Okay, now we do the curse breakers.
Perhaps I should just have Blackthorn make me a new one.
Find the curse breakers. Do we have to?
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
Okay,
Fucking best off staying where we are for now, I reckon. Let's get you to physical, shall we?
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
We only have this quest, but sure. Press the button.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Back to the swamps. Right.
Look. Up ahead. Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Black Shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire. Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Bitches, why do you kill people who are already dying?
These two aren't turned. That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offence.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
Oh. We tried to make it a more cinematic ending, but it was a weird one.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Okay. Cooldown reduces cooldown. That's actually really good.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him, calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We don't get it. Like, again, why do we kill people who are already dying?
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Matt to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive. He's gone.
I don't know what piece of shit you have to be to kill people who are already dying.
We've laid the abbot to rest, but the bearers, they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix Jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Okay. That's not what we're meant to do. How do we get there again? We have to... Okay. Notorious marks. Every now and then, Clive may encounter creatures larger, faster, more ferocious than most. Flight is always an option. Defeating those notorious marks can earn him not only renown, but also rare materials that may be used to craft new gear or upgrade existing items.
Do you think it's spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
Huh? What the fuck is that? Oh. Oh, you gotta be shitting, bitch. Are you fucking kidding? Notorious Mark slain. Yeah, those were remember from 14.
You didn't see that coming.
It was one of the common enemies that like had all kinds of different versions, but in the end they all looked like that. We did Luna Subterrane a million times, and yeah.
That must be the bridge.
They were there. And they were also called like one of those versions of that enemy was also called Ahriman. Hello? Can we interact with it? Okay.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
We just wanted something confirmed.
I've heard Torgal.
some fishes
Thank you, Founder. Thank you, Phoenix.
we don't understand like some design choices. Like you have the dog who can heal you, but in important parts the dog is not available. And the dog can only heal HP that is like marked in the bar. Everything above that, your dog cannot heal. And what your dog can heal is... It's abysmal. It's so slow and so low. Why is that even a thing then? It doesn't have...
No one survived then?
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Okay. Oily substance, yeah. Okay. Let's say we pick up the side quest and then we...
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
And we save and end it.
Oi! You handy with that sword of yours? Course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? 'Cause a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
You heard me right. Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos. Fighting bandits.
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now they're back, looking to settle the score. Oh, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
All right.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. and give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
Okay, that we do next time.